Hi everyone, it's Eve here with you again, and today I'm welcoming Franziska to join me for the conversation around scales. Franziska, can you please introduce yourself and introduce Bizerba as well?
Hi together, very happy to be today here. I'm a product manager at Bizerba and I'm responsible for our retail software solutions. So Bizerba is really a traditional company. We are more than 155 years now on the market of scales mainly, but we see also the trend that Bizerba switch more and more from a hardware provider to a software and a solution provider. And I think this will be something what we also will see in the next few minutes.
Yes, and why it's very interesting for us, because as the platform for security and operation, the more IoT devices we can find on the market, the more interesting the outcome becomes. So today we're talking about the scales. I think you have very interesting solution around fresh food counters and also some fresh vegetable and fruit section. So let's start with the problem of the fresh food counters. Normally we see some long queues and we don't see a lot of abilities to pre-order this type of food through the online shop simply because somebody is normally standing there and helping us. So what is the solution you were introducing to the market? And tell us maybe on some best practices you've already implemented.
Mm-hmm. So when we're talking about omnichannel, then we are always talking about how we can combine online and offline solutions to pre-order something, for example. And in the supermarket, we have still a gap when we're talking about omnichannel, and this gap is the fresh food counter. Because normally you can order everything non-fresh food or pre-packed fresh food, but you can't order, for example, 100 gram salami or 200 gram cheese. And here we have developed a solution together with our customers where we have a complete new omnichannel experience also for the fresh food counter. So that means imagine you come into a store and there is a terminal where you can now pre-order your desired fresh food. For example, the 100 gram salami or the 200 gram cheese. The order will come then directly to the scale where an operator can prepare everything and you only have to pick it up at the end of the day or after your shopping experience, whatever you want. So you can define a pickup date and then you can pick it up. So that means that you as an end customer can pre-order something, you can continue with your shopping tour and you only have to pick it up without standing in a long queue. And that have, of course, a big impact on the complete shopping experience of the end customer. This is the one option we have. The other option is that you can, for example, pre-order via a web shop. So if the retailer, if they offer their end customers a web shop, then you can order 200 gram cheese via web shop. You only have to pick it up, or also if there is a connection to delivery service, you can also you can use this delivery service and you do not have to go to the store. So these are, for example, two examples how we can use this omnichannel solution. And the main benefit is, especially also for the operator, that he has all the orders always available directly on the scale, and on the scale he has to prepare it. So that means he has always the orders there where he need it. And that makes the processes in the store or in the butchery really easy and more efficient. And we also have the possibility then, for example, that the operator itself can enter a new order for a customer. So if a customer is there and you want to order something, for example, for Christmas, a duck, for example, then the operator can enter this order into the system, and then one day before Christmas or before the pickup date, then the operator can prepare this order and he will get automatically the notification. So this is the solution.
That sounds that it actually can as well get a very positive effect on the shrinkage in the fresh food counter section, because you have a full visibility. Is that the case?
Yeah, of course. It makes also the visibility much more easier, because also when we're talking about preparing something or ordering some fresh food from the suppliers of the of the retailer, you can also improve this process because you know, okay, I need in the next two days, for example, I have pre-orders of 2 kilos of cheese, for example, and then you can also improve this processes. So that makes it much more easier to make all the used or the needed products and the quantities more visible.
And which is giving a very positive impact on the waste, actually,
Yeah.
in addition to the shrinkage problem and the queue management. I know that you have some impressive numbers on understanding, like, what is the challenge?
Yeah, so we have really one impressive installation in Mexico with a customer, and they prepare between 3,000 and 4,000 orders per day via the system. So via their web shops. So they received all the orders via web shop, and these are between 3,000 and 4,000 per day, and then they prepare it and they will send it then out.
Yeah, definitely. With these numbers, you do need some sort of optimization. Otherwise, it's just not manageable. Yeah. Great. So that sounds very interesting. I know that you have another solution which is coming to the market around fresh fruit and vegetables. So what's that one about?
Yeah, so here we are going now into, as you mentioned, in the fruit and vegetable department. And now imagine you are in the fruit and vegetable department and you want to buy an apple. Then you normally choose your apple and you have to go to a scale. And there you have to search for the right article, or you have to type in an article number. And this is something where we see a big potential to improve this process, because it's not really nice for the end customer to search on a scale something or to type in an article number. Sometimes you will forget the number. You have to go back to the label and so on. It's not really a nice process. And here now we have developed an intelligent scale, and this intelligent scale means that if a customer puts, for example, an apple or a banana or something else on the scale will recognize via camera which product is on the scale. So if you put an apple on it, he will give you the information, okay, this is now an apple. And then you can choose which apple you want to buy. Because sometimes, of course, there are apples, they are looking really similar. And then we will show a suggestion list of 2 or 3 products, and you only have to choose the right one out of this suggestion list. Of course, if we have some stickers on the apple and we can recognize the sticker, then of course we will only show one product, the right product, and the customer only have to confirm. Or if the retailer wants to have the workflow a little bit different, then we also can directly print the ticket. So this is where we're talking about intelligent scales to really give the customer, the end customer, a new shopping experience, because he do not have to search for something or type something into the scale.
Yeah, and we see a lot of solutions on the self-checkout, sort of understanding the product and analyzing what it's there on the self-checkout. But for the scale, this is very innovative. And I do believe that, first of all, we see the improvement in customer experience through this shopping journey. But as well, I believe it can really affect the shrinkage at this section. Do you have any examples in mind? How does it improve the shrink numbers?
Yeah, you're right. It's also, as you mentioned, the first step, we can really improve the shopping experience. And in the second step, or in the parallel step, we also reduce fraud and shrinkage, because we now give the end customer a little bit the feeling, okay, I'm a little bit controlled, and they will give me a suggestion what it is, and then I will not, or the hurdle is a little bit higher to choose the wrong product. And here we had also the first results from test installations, where we see during the passive phase of our object recognition, so if we only collect the pictures and do the analysis without showing the end customer suggestion, we see that there was a fraud only in fruits and vegetable department around 13%. And after a few weeks, when we have activated the solution, the object recognition, we see that we have reduced it to 5%. So we have reduced the fraud and the shrinkage in the fruits and vegetable department around 8%.
Well, we all know that we all need to use video very accurately, not really intrusive, but however, video technology with additional object recognition definitely works as the great deterrent. People always act a little bit more responsibly when they know that they can be analyzed and they are monitored. Not necessarily invention of privacy, just giving a little bit of help in this case also gives a little bit more responsible behavior. Well, it sounds like very great innovative solutions. Is it somewhere our listeners could find more information? Any expos maybe you coming up? Like, tell us a little bit more how to get in touch with you.
So first thing is always you can always contact me. So of course you can write me an email or call me, whatever. So I'm always happy to give you more information around our solutions. So we have much more other innovative solutions in our portfolio. But you also can visit our internet page. So there you will get also some really interesting information about the solutions. And yeah, but again, if you have further questions, always feel free to contact me.
Perfect. So thank you so much for joining me today. It was very interesting conversation, more innovation, more analytics, love it. So I hope that I will see soon more examples of successful installations. And yeah, thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you very much. See you soon, hopefully.
Bye.
Bye.